Discovery, go at throttle up. 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 Discovery, go at throttle up.
All right, man. Let's do this. You ready? How's everybody doing? See, I came up with this strategy, right? The strategy is you can't have a case of the Mondays if you don't work on Monday. It's a mat with different conclusions that you can jump to. Hey Creeper, what's going on? Chief, how you doing? Alright. Let's just turn that off there for a second. Alright, I think I'm good. I'm ready to go. I-L-O to the L at that. How was your weekend? It's alright. So 14 launches for just lunar Starship refueling. That depends on payload. Damn it. That's dependent on payload. Why does the Inspector General not, or the GAO or whomever, why don't they understand how Delta V works? I'm very confused. Also, my day was great until the stream started. It's alright, I'll see you later. I kid. I joke. People leave. Good stream. I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, see ya. Alright. How's everybody doing? Oh, man. So does that mean he's not coming on then? What? That joke wasn't funny when the Grand Tour first became a thing, but now it's really funny for some reason. Does Marcus Ericsson qualify for astronaut wings? that race though, Kerbal, that whole race, dude. Well done, Memphis. Nashville. Well done. I am okay, and you? I'm good. I'm just fine. You're supposed to be asleep. Yeah, I know. It is my day off after. Wait. Nap time. Okay. Let's get the steering wheel out and we'll play some Beam. And I know Starbase is addicting. That's why I'm like, Dinner time in Sweden, looking forward to the stream, yes. Are you going to have some Swedish meatballs? You best be having Swedish meatballs. Anyway. Make note, change schedule in stream panels. No, I don't want it. Nobody reads that anyway. That Hunt the Streamer was awesome last week. You guys should have made the pier. Oh, it's all right. What's the reuse lifespan of a Crew Dragon capsule? As I saw a program where it said that Starliner could be reused 14 times. Dragon can be reused. I'm not sure how many times. I would think because SpaceX probably about 10, but who knows. Certified for 5 crew reuses. Oh boy.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
J-speed, top of the morning. These capsules are. These capsules. Ew. I mean, if you want to get technical, Starliner hasn't been certified for 1 use yet. Oof. Oof. They got those valves working, though, from what I understand. Capsules with wings are better. Yeah. Wings like this. Or like this. Okay? Dude, something went wrong with that capsule, man. They wouldn't put it on the pad if it had that many valve problems. I think it got struck by lightning or something. Or there was some kind of, like, electrical flutter, like, in ground power or something because of a lightning strike nearby or whatever, and they definitely did not have that thing hooked up to a surge protector. Yeah, something definitely hit that thing with some electrical pulse or whatever. It definitely did something. You don't put it on the pad with that many problems. Like, that's not how that works at all. That's not a thing. They would have figured out that significant of a damn problem right off the bat. Hi, you should play Starbase though G-Force now. What? Do you have a favorite shuttle landing? I wouldn't mind watching some good old shuttle landings. STS-1 is pretty good. Elon on SpaceX EVA suits. Ugh, this is bad. They fixed half of them, so the other half is a different issue? Yeah, I don't know. Right, yeah, it's weird. What kind of shenanigans are we up to today? I don't know. Let's load up Beam and see what we can find. See what we can break. I mean, drive. Let's go. There's a whole crock of poop today that we get to read about. But we'll do that. We can do that in a bit. All right, so today's gonna be a longer space news, Ando. Yeah. So the Indy race was a mess. Oh, I watched the whole thing, dude. It's Baku, but in Tennessee. Track's too bumpy, dude. Too bumpy and too narrow. Way too narrow. You gotta widen out some parts of it, man. Damn. With that being said, I like turn 5 and I really like turn 9. Those are really nice corners. I don't mind sector 1 so much, but sector 2 and sector 3 need to really not be that narrow. I don't understand Indy and Formula E's fascination with narrow tracks. Yeah, Sirius, I'm with you on that one, dude. The whole beginning of the race was terrible. It was so bad. It was so bad. Only in IndyCar could you go airborne and still win. Did you see his car? It was fully off the ground. Yeah, that bumpy bridge, dude. Dude, it's Baku. It's Baku, but in Tennessee. It drives exactly the same. It's so funny. Ericsson's fault. Dude. Oh, man. I don't know. Let's just go to West Coast here, and we'll go to the industrial area, and we'll see what we can do. Have you made a Pikes Peak Beast yet? No, I have not. It's the Baltimore GP with the twang. I don't mind. Yeah, Hellfish, I don't mind the track. It just really, some of the bumps need to go. Like, some of the bumps need to go. They need to shave the track a little bit more. Especially going into turn 5 and turn 9. But yeah, that's the only spots on the track where any action was happening. Except Herta with his much faster car, you know? Uh-oh. I unplugged the wheel. That's wheelie bad. Replace the bumps with ramps. Frilled, it's funny you should mention that. Because that's pretty much what happened. There we go. It's pretty much what happened. Marcus Ericsson's car ramped off of Bourdais' car. And went airborne and then landed. Seriously, like 10 feet in the air. Yeah. Pickup trucks. Can you pop tires in this? Absolutely. I don't know if you could do it from too many burnouts. I don't know if they have tire heat modeled, man. Nice yeet, mate. Yeah, this one's alright. Kind of want to buy a truck like this, I think. You know what trucks have been growing on me? Just 90s trucks. 90s trucks in general. I don't know why. Strangest thing. So like a 93 Sierra. These trucks are junk too. They have terrible electrical problems. But see, that's the truck and Beam is partially based off of this. It's partially based off of a Sierra, right? And it's partially based off of a see, like that. That's cool. It's partially based off of one of those, and then it's partially based off of a F-150. Oh, I really like these. I really like these trucks. The two-tone is really cool. Yeah. Now that's a truck. That's a truck, mate. That's not a knife. That's a knife, mate. That's cool. I like the two-tone, dude. Yeah, that's really sick. AP, you know why I like these things? They call it OBS, they call it the old body style. These trucks are the last trucks that were made like metal. They were all metal. They're not, no, they have this caca plastic trim on it, but you can take that off. But look at that big old steel bumper. Big old steel bumper, metal construction. It's got a plastic grill, which kind of sucks, but hey, whatever. Dude, these things last. Ford made so many of these, dude. They made 800,000 of the 9th gen F-150, which is just, all right, 800,000. There's almost 1 million of those trucks lying around. And the D series is based off of the Sierra and the F-150 from the 90s. They're cool trucks, dude. You could take on a few routes. Yeah, with a bumper like that, dude. Hell yeah, it could. Well, wait a minute. What's this? Huh. You know what you gotta do. Just gonna send it. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, we're dead. '92 Gavril D series, slight damage, no low ballers. I know what I have. I think we're in 4-wheel drive. I think. Yeah, we are. Yeah. Are we okay? I mean, if you look at the truck from this angle, it's fine. It'll buff out. Yeah. Just give it a new bed. It'll be fine. Come on. She's not so bad, man. You know, just... It'll be alright. Just... See? Just gonna... There we go. There! It's perfect. The Blue Book honor is what? 80, 90, so you take 80 from 200, and we make a deal. You subtract 80 from 200, and we make a deal. So this thing with my brother's over. Over. Done. Nobody insults me. Nobody puts a gun to me head. Just like that? Is that what you want? I think the frame might be a little bent. Especially in, yeah, right in this area. Not here, or here some, yeah, okay, maybe right there. But definitely right here. Yeah, shackles have kind of... Our drive shaft is missing. Oh, Jerry's. We could just go to Jerry's. Hey, Nero.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Jerry Riggs's. Here, come on, truck. Come on over to Jerry's. Fix it, Jerry. sometime later. See? He fixed it. Hey, Tech, what's going on? Is he straightening the frame? Oh, he's trying. Do you guys know that Jerry was a race car driver? Yep, he drove real goddamn fast. Yep. Never did win no checkered flags. Primus sucks? Oh! Why? Why? Why the hate? Why can you slap? Alright, should we mess with the truck? Or, let's see. Let's figure out what we should screw around with. So what I like doing in Beam is I like taking cars that have no business doing a certain task and making them do that task. We will try to engineer our way around it. So one time we took the Ibishu Widgeon, right? We took the Widgeon and I decided to make it into a top speed car. We made it into a top speed car and it goes real fast. Racing bus? Yeah. And then another time I took the Wendover. Excuse me, Wendover. You can't really do stuff to the bus and the semi, guys. The cars have way more customizability. That's the problem. And we turned the Wendover into a rally car. And then there was another time where I turned the Wendover into a racing car. The Wenhopper. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, yeah, Stoneho. I got you. We went super 90s spec with this one, DNF. Look at this. Oh, actually, this is late 80s. Late 80s, but I made it look like a late 80s, early 90s NASCAR. It's so bad. This dash, though. I know. It's so 90s spec, man. It's so good. So, I like taking cars and I like doing dumb things with them. But some of these cars don't have a lot of customization. And then I have my car. Here, check this out. I want you to go out there and hit the pace car. Yeah, Robin's racing. And then I have my car. Here's my car. Straight up, my car. That is exactly what mine looks like. Your summer car? It is my summer car, yeah. I don't have a plate that looks like that. My truck isn't in the game, Jackery. My car is, though. Huh, does burnouts just like that. Red line at 5K, is that accurate? Yep, pretty much. Mine doesn't have the rally dash like this, though. Dude, it looks exactly like this. This is great. Oh, boy. Dude, whoever made this mod did it real good. This even models the play and the steering wheel that the real one has. What year is the truck? It's a 59. What is this, DNF? Oh, nice, dude. Yes. Stop choking. I'm trying. Yeah, all right. I'm trying, Creeper. DNF, that's cool, man. That's a cool car. I'm very happy. I got a very good deal, twin turbo for days. The one thing you should know about those is that if you need to fix anything on that thing, allot some time, dude. They're a very difficult car to work on, man. Everything is shoehorned in there, but that is not... I hate it when people use that as a reason to not freaking get one. Because I love those cars. Like, here. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you. Yes. Yes. No. Everything is shoehorned in there, but who cares? It doesn't matter. It's such a freaking cool car. Yeah. DNF, they put this... Whoever made this kit for it, that's my favorite one right there. See the kit? That makes it kind of look like a Supra, actually. Dude, those things are... Those things scoot, man. You wouldn't expect it, but they scoot. They scoot. They're pretty cool cars. The thing is that they're just... It's really difficult to work on them. If you're gonna work on it, get the manual and go... do it right, because they're really tough. Is that a Supra? No. It's a Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR4. It's a cool car. It really is. This is a this is a this. This is a this is a this. I like that kit. This kit looks the best on that car. Oh. Frick. Look at that. Now that's cool. Someone made a mod for a 73 F100. Why is there a stormtrooper in that car? What? I don't know what picture that was. Yeah, 3000 GTs are cool. I always thought it was a really cool looking car. Look at that thing. Yeah. Is there a Datsun or a counterpart in the game? I'm sure we can find something. Let's see.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
We have... Yeah, I mean, there's the Ibishu. Hey, Soul, 25-month resub. Yeah, it's a Dodge Stealth. Yeah, that's... They sold 3000 GT VR4s over here, Speedy, and Dodge Stealths. Guys, yeah, that thing was actually sold as a Dodge in the States for the people that are overseas. Yeah, it's a Dodge Stealth RT. And it looks really stupid compared to the Mitsubishi. Yeah, literally the same car, but with a Dodge logo on it. Yeah, no, not making that up. I mean, the Dodge Stealths don't look bad. It's literally the same thing. You could take... What people did was they took the Dodge Stealths and they took the Dodge logos off and they put Mitsubishi logos back on. It's true. But they are... The Dodge Stealth had this cool wing on the back, which is kind of neat, I guess. But it ain't no... It ain't... I love the three... Here. In Japan, they called it the GTO, which is... Oh, man. And the GTO kit is the one that I like. Is the one that I think looks amazing. Oh, man. That's nice. I wish we had this in game. Guys, that thing is a V6. It's a twin-turbo V6. All-wheel drive. All-wheel drive. Mitsubishi made that to compete with the Skyline and the Supra. Yeah, that's DSM. Absolutely, dude. Yep. Oh, yeah. Swamp Thing. What's up, man? Yeah. Yeah, AP. I know. I know. Let's see. The Bruckle. I love taking these things and doing dumb things with the muscle cars, man. The golden years. Hopefully we see some resurgence with that with electric cars. You're kind of seeing it now, kind of. But yeah, man, it ain't the same. Go back to the 80s and 90s. Yeah, I'm with you, dudes. If stuff from my childhood could, you know, just stop being not cool and be cool again, that would be great. Let's not. I won't be able to afford my S15 if we went back. Oh, the GNX, dude. Now, this is a car you want to see do despicable things. Hey, Ponjo, what's up? See, I think we used this car before. We used this one before. I don't think I've ever done anything with the other muscle car. We've messed with the Moonhawk, but what's the other one? Well, there's the Special, there's the Burnside, and then there's the Barstow. Here we go. Do they have any rotary engine cars? I have some cars that have a mod for a rotary engine. This is... Oh, man. What a weird-looking car. Make this thing a track weapon? I can do that. Sure. Dude, I think it has bias plies on. Alright. We can track weapon this. It's a little floaty. Yeah, dude, look at those pizza cutters and freaking tires, dude. How is this? How are we turning? How is that even possible? Dude, it doesn't even flick. What makes a muscle car a muscle car? Well, a lot of people say that muscle cars are any two-door sports coupe that makes power, when in reality that's just a two-door sports coupe. Muscle cars technically are they are a coupe, right? But they're not. All right, I'll give you an example. So we'll use this. We'll use the Barstow. But okay, so originally muscle cars were basically take a car like this, right? The first muscle car was made in 1963, 1964. That's 64 was generally regarded as the first year. So take an unassuming car like this and put a bigger engine in it. So there was a very, very smart engineer at GM. He's a car designer, very smart guy. His name was John DeLorean. And he came up with the idea of taking truck motors, souping up the truck motors, and then putting it in a very unassuming car. And what they did was they took a Pontiac Tempest, they took a 63 Pontiac Tempest, and they put a 389 with a tri-power in it. Tri-power meaning more fuel delivery, three single barrel carburetors, or double barrels, three double barrels. And in 1964, they rolled out the Gran Turismo Omologato trim level for the Pontiac Tempest. That was very widely regarded as the first muscle car. Yes, and if you're wondering, DeLorean, yes, that DeLorean. He's a friggin' genius. Like the car. He invented the DeLorean car from Back to the Future. Yes, same guy. He was an engineer for Pontiac. And brilliant, actually. He had literally invented the muscle car. And then everybody started copying him. Everybody started taking just kind of everyday common man's cars and putting big horsepower in them. So that's really generally what a muscle car is. If we took this car, right? If we took this car and we just took this and we put a 423 Ultra Thrust in it, like this is a muscle car. It's literally just designed to burn tires. Not as heavy as you'd think, Fistus. See what I'm doing? Muscle car. All muscle cars is just a car with a truck motor in it. It's designed for the street. It's designed for the quarter mile. That's all it is. It's not anything special. It's not designed to handle. It's not really what it's for. It's literally just designed to do one thing. It's designed for the drags. Goosey knows. You got it. Just peel tires for freaking days, dude. I mean, look at that. So, the other thing you gotta understand, like, with cars from this era, is that these things were... Cars used to be offered a la carte. Like a buffet. You'd literally just go into the dealership and they'd have the most souped up version of the car with all the models, called a floor model, right? You know, that's where that comes from. It was the car with all the trim, and you sat down in the car and you picked out all the stuff that you wanted. And then you filled out a little Scantron and the dealer sent that to the factory. Factory got that and they just sent it down the assembly line and you got a car basically a la carte. You want power doors, you get power doors. You want power windows, you get power windows. You want a bigger engine, you get a bigger engine. You want a heater, you get the heater. You want seat belts, optional. Side pipe exhaust, optional. Bias ply tires, optional. Bigger rims, optional. Rear view mirrors, optional. Yeah, it was basically like a buffet. Yep. Why can't we do that now? Well, safety regulations. One, you have to have seat belts now. You have to have backup cameras. You have to have that. You have to have that. You have to have that. There is one company that kind of does that, and it's Tesla. Believe it or not. Yep. Rob Dahm is putting a 6-rotor in an old Indy car. What do you think about that? I like Rob Dahm. Rob Dahm is cool. Engine optional. Yeah, no. You could spec out everything. You could spec everything out. Like, literally just punch what you need. Cars didn't have dealerships. The dealership was just a hole in the wall. And they only carried, like, a very limited inventory on hand. Like, maybe 5 or 6 cars. Yeah, exactly. Extra visual. It's important to say that you can do that nowadays. You can still do that if you go into a dealership. And you get approved, you know, and if you show you have the cash, they'll let you do that. They'll let you fill out that dang same old sheet. You can still do it. It's just not really as prevalent. But yeah, that's a little thing about muscle cars. They're really cool, dude. This is what Chrysler and GM and Ford used to do in the 60s. They were like Tesla. They were like Tesla now. It was pretty cool, man. I really wish they'd kind of... I mean, Ford kind of is. They're kind of getting back to... you know, pulling their head out of their tail, but Ferrari does that. Yep. Yep. A little more expensive, but yes. My mate did that with his 2020 Mustang. Oh. Well, that's good. What do you guys do? I've already done that, John. I'll show you the A200 when we play some KSP. I'm not playing that, Remo. I don't know why you bought it, but thank you. Anyway, that's basically what a muscle car is. It's an unassuming. It's supposed to be an unassuming car with a big frigging truck motor in it, and it's designed for the quarter mile. That's all it is. I mostly bought it for the joke. All right, kind of funny, but also, I don't know if you saw it, but food is done. Cool. So yeah, I mean that paved the way to more sporty cars. When Ford rolled out with the pony car in 1964 and a half, 1965, they rolled out with the Mustang. And the Mustang was basically that. It was a two-door sports coupe. And you could get it with a big engine. Yeah, baby. Look at this thing. You know what, AP? Should we use this or should we use the? I think I've messed with the other car before, the Blue Buck. How do you feel about customizing a Mark I Golf style type car? I've done that before. The COVID is probably the closest one. Use the Barstow. All right. The 8.6. Yeah. Use the inline 6. Oh, we ain't gonna go very fast, man. But we will get that weight distribution. All right. Which baseline should we start with? Oh. Alright, at least give me the manual. Oh, look at this. This is nice. I like this. Alright. Okay. Alright, get the stopwatches out. Let's do this. We're on bias plies, so if I crash, it's not my fault. So, little word on bias plies real quick. These are what's called bias ply tires. Bias ply tires, before they came up with a modern tire design, which is basically what's called a steel belted radial. Basically, there is a mesh of steel behind the tread of the tire that helps keep the tire rigid. Basically, before they came up with doing that, they just made the tires out of probably the stiffest rubber they absolutely could to get the tire to stand up. Bias ply tires are like as hard as concrete. They're really, really, really tough stuff. That's what they needed to do to get the damn thing to stand up, right? Then they invented what's called steel belted radials, which is what tires are now. Yeah. So, that's what I mean. These things, they don't handle very well, these tires. They're, a little slidey. You'll see. So we're gonna put a Godzilla-like engine into the Coronet now? I'd love to, man. Okay, Bree. Alright, get the stopwatches ready. Let's do this. Okay. Little word for people that don't know. If the tires are squealing, that means they're not doing something. That means they're getting put through hell. Ready? Go. Yeah, tuning. We're gonna need to fix that. Alright, first corner. Oh my god. I'm really happy that temperature ain't modeled in this, dude. This thing's a boat. It's my boat, Jenny. Oh. Oh. Yes, that way you gotta pump the brakes. Brake modulation. Just like on the Cornet. I have to do this with the Cornet in real life. You have to pump the brakes or else it's not gonna do it. It'll just squeal. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say ABS wasn't a thing. From the time period that this car's supposed to be in, nah. Nah, this probably had drum brakes on it. What map is this? West Coast. Tech, what's that? Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. All good. Is there aftermarket ABS for the Cornet? Why would I waste time with ABS? Nah, just discs. Discs will do it just fine. Yeah, dude, we're gonna use the whole track. Ugh. It's slow as molasses, man. Credits will do fun. No, they won't! Alright. This is gonna really mess with the body here. Okay. Alright, 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 alright. Okay, okay. Oh! That... from the engine. Oh, jeez! Okay, alright, we're alright, we're alright. God. And stop. I got 249. Oh. Let's bring it back up to the paddock and we'll, Okay, 249 and change. Got it. Okay, we'll go 2497. Alright, now I gotta hide pedal cam and we gotta do some things to this. We gotta do some things to this. Wheels, tires, and brakes. I agree. We probably could do with messing with the suspension a little bit. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a good idea. Let's see. Oh. The body roll was insufferable. Alright. Alright. Uh-huh. Let's put a, we'll put a limited slip in there. 308. Limited slip. There we go. We got posse. Buy a better car? No. We upgrade car. No, we upgrade. All right, let's not use bias plies, okay? Okay, yeah, see, look at that thing. It looks like a toy car's tire. How about we find some nice 4 slots? There we go. 15 by 14s. 15 by 14s. Holy crap. that might be a little too much for the inline six. Maybe, maybe we should get like a 15x8 or something. Jeez. (15x8) STX. What is this? Oh yeah. Oh, I like these. Yes. Here we go. See the difference between the steel belted radial right there? That's a steel belt, and that's the bias ply. The bias ply looks like a wagon wheel. Okay. Steel belted radial, man. Yeah. Yeah, that's old school, man. I love these rims. Can we get them in can we get them in a different color? No, they're just white. Okay. 17x9.5. Dude, that thing is old school right there. We got to keep that. 235. Yeah, we'll just keep the grip balls on them. Those are supposed to be radials. Those are BFG radials. Yeah, see? That Y-shaped pattern. Radials all day. Dude, it definitely is. Yeah, it's definitely a TA. Absolutely. Grip all. Yeah, I love it. All right. So we put Posi in the back. We give it some nicer tires. Let's go up to the front. Oh, this is using a subframe. Camaro style. What car is this supposed to be? Well, they add a couple of cars together, tuning, right? It's a couple of different cars put together to make it to skirt copyright, like what GTA does. The front kind of looks like an Impala, I guess. I mean, what would you say? I see Impala. I see 64 Impala. That's what I see. The back is definitely a Barracuda. The back is supposed to look like a 67 Barracuda all day. Like, here, I'll show you. Dude, the 67 Barracuda is the only car I know where the weight distribution got thrown off from the rear glass. Look at the back of the fastback Barracudas, dude. Imagine how heavy that piece of glass is. And that's just the 67. You guys look at a 64. 64 is even crazier. How much glass you want? Yes. All of the glass. It is pretty sleek. Yeah. The front has some Nova to it. Definitely. Oh yeah, Enraged. It's just, dude, I love the class. The classiness, man. It's like watching Lockdown, dude. I'm like, oh man. I really like these boats of a car, dude. They're not designed to, well, that one is kind of designed to go fast, but here. Now, who knows about the Barracuda notchback? Who knows about the notch? This is the cool car. This is the car you want. The notch Barracuda. That's a bitchin' looking car. Look at that thing. They made it with a scooped back instead of the fastback, and I think that looks way better. That is such a cool looking car. Yeah. I like that one better. But if you look at this, see that? There's the fast. That's definitely what that thing's supposed to look like. But in terms of the back, I don't know what the back taillights are supposed to be. So right here, I see 67 Barracuda. Up here, it is kind of like a Chevy too, isn't it? It looks like a 66 Chevy too. Hold on. Nah, maybe not. Maybe a 65? No, not the right headlights. But then again, they probably put two in there to skirt copyright. But see, then again, those lights go up and over. Oh, now that's a cool car, guys. People would shoehorn big blocks into these things. And I mean, they still do. Because they're so light. This is Chevy's compact car. So it was basically it was an Impala, but they shortened the wheelbase a little bit. And these things haul, man. They go real fast because they're so light. It's not a lot of car. Nice family car. 5 head. Nova, not Chevy 2. Let me see. I'm pretty sure that's the same thing. Is it not? Am I stupid or? Nice. Yeah, man. What do those sell for? Chevy 2s? Chevy 2s for American cars are like what S15s and S16s are for import guys. They're impossible to find. Everybody bought them all up. I see the little 72 Valiant Charger. Oh. Oh. 72 Valiant Charger. Hold on. Let me make sure that's the car I'm thinking of. Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah. Dude, this is cool. This is a cool car. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Oh, the Barracudas? Those, they're not too bad. 10 Gs for one, probably in good condition. Oh, that's cool, man. These are really sweet. What engines do they have in them? I don't know too much about these things. Oh, they came with a 360 and a 318. Very nice. So the 5.2 and the 5.9. You got a 6-pack with a 265? They never made that here. You can get a 340 in them. Yeah, those are cool. Those are cool motors. Or the 318. The 318 is what with the 2-barrel is what I have. That's how much horse the Coronet makes. Cool. All right, let's get those front tires figured out here. All right, so we need those STX wheels. 15x7 STX. Or I think, yeah, okay, was it 8? Let's see. Yeah, definitely was. Totally. When I die, please put a 360 on top of my grave so I know it'll never move by itself. Oh, you dick. Hey, LA Motors aren't that bad. They're not that bad. I have one. It's not that bad of an engine. Jesus. Freaking savage, dude. That's funny, man. Freaking wrecked. Alright, here. Road course, question mark. Alright. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's see. So, let's get into the front suspension. See, it's funny, because they made this thing look like a Camaro, but it's got a front subframe. So GM came out with this idea in the 60s, in the late 60s, to basically make the car half body on chassis and half unibody. So from here back, it's unibody, and then from there forward, it's subframe, just like that. It's body on chassis. Yeah, interesting design. Yeah, they rolled that out with a 67 Camaro. Camaro, the new innovation from General Motors. All right, let's go over here. Give me, we're gonna need some race shocks up in there. And give me some race springs so we can adjust them. There we go. We are going to need a very, very heavy-duty front sway bar. This thing, though. F-body moment. Yeah, I mean, that was a strange design, but, you know, at least it didn't rust. And it stopped with, like, a 91 Camaro. Wait a minute, IROCs were still subframe, dude? No way. I didn't know that. Are you serious? IROC still uses subframe? No wonder those cars handled like crap. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I'm kind of that's embarrassing, GM. What the hell, guys? No way. Tuning, I believe you. I just want to see it for myself. Hold on. So like let's put 1987 Camaro subframe. Oh my goodness. It's pulling out the subframe connectors, like, so that tells me it has a subframe, that's for sure. Oh my goodness. Dude, there it is. That's the 67 right there. There's up until 81. Hey. You guys want an LT1? Hey, that's pretty good. Oh my god, it does have those. You gotta be kidding me. Not the red parts, what the red part is bolted to. I didn't know that, dude. Wow. Nice. Driftu spec. Nice, dude. Nice build. Very cool. Dude, no wonder these things handled like crap. IROCs don't steer very well. What the heck? Guys, I got an idea. We can make it go faster if we take all the body panels off. Alright, cool. Good plan, man. Hell yeah. That's cool, man. Alright. I mean, yeah, see? There it is. There's the subframe. It's literally half body on chassis, half unibody. I do like IROCs, though. I'm not gonna lie. I really like them. They're cool cars. I think they're really cool looking. 80s muscle cars, man. Very, very strange time. But muscle cart, yeah, right? It's a unibody. Yeah, yeah. It is? Oh, okay, good. Good, I was gonna say, it looks like they did that up to the 80s, you know? Up to the early 80s, and then it looks like the IROC is a unibody. Okay, cool. But the IROCs, I know the, dude, you guys want to see the IROC steering? Here, hold on. You guys want to see what this freaking thing looks like? The steering... The IROC has the steering box from a damn truck. It literally looks like a truck's steer. Look at all this. So they have a steering box that moves a pitman arm, and the pitman arm moves a rod that goes that moves left to right, and that rod pivots off the frame, and then the tie rods are out on the outside. So like you have your steering wheel, right? And your steering wheel goes down into the steering box, right? And your steering box rotates like this. And then the steering box is on a pitman arm, and that pitman arm moves a rod right here, right? And that rod has holes in it where they go down and they attach to the tires. It's pretty bad. Yeah, and then this over here, there's an idler arm attached to the other side of the frame. It's like, how many things can we put between your steering wheel and the tires? Why would anyone do such a thing? Because it's cheap. Inexpensive, dude. Say it's a pain in the butt to adjust because you have two-ended tie rods, dude. One side of the tie rod is going into the carrier arm. I don't even know the name of it, but there it is. It's that thing. So you have your pitman arm on one side, and then you have your idler arm on the other side. And it pivots that bar off the frame, and then you have your tie rod connectors and your tie rod ends. Yeah, everybody nowadays just replaces that with rack and pin. Rack and pin is how that should have been. It should have been like that from the factory. But yeah, there's a steering box. Looks like a steering box from a truck. The handling was predictable? Oh, man. I always thought the Fox body was better, but I do like IROCs. My cousin had one growing up, and it was a cool car. It was only 305 TPI with a 4-speed auto, but it was still cool. Drag link, that's what it's called. Thank you. All right. Speaking of outdated suspension designs, look we put some radials on our bar stow here, and we have to beat, what is it, 249.7? It was neither fast nor nimble, but you could tell where the brake points were. Very good for learning to drive. Cool. Hey, Geeson. What's up, dude? All right, here we go. So we got ourselves some better tires. I didn't tune any of the suspension, and we got Posy. And let's see if just those suspension upgrades will change something. I'm still smiling after the hunt. It was fun, dude. Everyone's cousin had one. They sold exclusively to cousins. I mean, tuning, he still has it. My cousin still has it. I was thinking maybe we could work on it on a stream. If I gotta ask him though. Privet Vasia. What's up, dude? Yeah, exactly, Droya. It's got truck steering in it. But see, okay. Before you, here's the thing. You want to be fair. Before you knock GM, right, for having their performance car have truck steering in it, right? That's what GM does, or that's what they did for the longest time. They make one style of steering and they over-engineer the hell out of it, and then they put it in everything. And then they do slight tweaks between the truck and the car to make it more performance-oriented or more heavy-duty oriented. Having all those components that you could swap out, drag links, pitman arms, tie rod ends, you could just make them thicker for the truck. Now, and that's what I mean when I say they made it for cheap. They made it for less money. Because if you just make one type of steering box and one type of drag link, right, and one type of tie rod, and then you just upgrade the end pieces, you can actually make you can make steering for a ton of different cars, right? And make the parts high quality and leave them that way, and they stay that way. GM was notorious for that. That's why I like old GM, because it was about keeping the cost down for the end user. Very cool, very smart stuff. That's what they did, AP. GM made like one style of frigging headlight for the longest time. They made one, just one. And then so it's a truck, it needs more, you add another one. Simple as that, dude. It's really frigging smart. Holden did the same thing because Holden's frigging GM. You could take parts off a Commodore and put it on a Tirana. It's no problem, dude. They do the same stuff, dude. You could take different pieces off one engine and put it on another. That's the coolest part. Why did they stop that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They stopped doing that pretty much around 2005. That's why I really only like GM up until then. They still do it to an extent, but it's not like it was. It sounds like Toyota. Yeah, Creeper. All right. One thing real quick. It sounds like Toyota. Do you know who GM partnered with in the 80s to GM partnered with a certain Japanese automaker in the 80s to learn about lean manufacturing. And Toyota partnered with GM to learn about doing exactly that. It was Toyota, yeah. Yep, they work together. That's why Geo exists. Geo Metros are just Toyota Corollas. Yep. They partnered with Toyota. So if Toyota looked at that and said, hey, that's a really good idea, let's do that, and they do that with their cars now. Toyotas are the same way. Because Toyota's basically old school GM, but in Japan. It's the same thing. And Volkswagen, to an extent, does the same thing, but it's not. It's Volkswagen. Yeah, Enraged, exactly. And it was seen as a mutual partnership, right? Because GM was supposed to learn, how to make a compact car, and Toyota was supposed to, basically, they let Toyota in on all their manufacturing tricks like that. And yeah, and then Toyota basically put them out of business. Oops. Whoops. All right, 249. Let's do this, dudes. Let me get pedal cam up. Alright, get those stopwatches ready. So we have much better suspension. Oh, look at it. Oh, it curves a lot better. One, two, three, go. See? Tires are chirping a lot less comparatively to the bias plies. That's the difference. These radials, the radials are a lot stronger, a lot better design. I mean, and the funny thing is that tire design has not changed very much. Listen, they're not chirping nearly as much. Yeah, Volkswagen does that, exactly. Volkswagen makes part spin cars, just like GM does. I mean, Neuro, Audi, Lamborghini, Volkswagen, Porsche, same company. Yep, Bugatti, yep, that's all Volkswagen. Yeah, AP. Nissan was good at doing that in the 90s as well. Yeah, keep costs down. Like I said, that's a good idea. Tesla does the same thing. Yeah, but it's still all steel-belted radials, Hellfish. Yeah, they've made upgrades to steel-belted radials, but they're all still steel-belted radials, dude. Who's the EJ Tire? Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, alright, we're good. Alright, we're good. With the same engine, with just some suspension upgrades, stop. We knocked 10 seconds off the time, dude. Is an F1 tire a steel-belted radial? I don't think so, actually. Those are slick tires, so... .237, nice. Even with our pudgy little V6 or inline 6. Nice. Look at this little guy. Nice. That's awesome. 237. Down from 249. Not bad, dude. Not bad. Not bad at all. Dude, I love this thing. This thing is cool now. I like these old school STX. These old school, they call them STXs. These are Craigers, but I forget what type of Craigers they're called. I forget the name of these rims in real life. I know it's actually, it could be AAR. Or not AAR, just American Racing. I forget. Yeah, that's cool. That explains why they explode. Savage. This little thing is cool, man. Yeah, I forget what rim this is tuning. I know these. You saw these things on 4x4s, dude. These are truck rims, or kind of look like NASCAR steelies too. Old school NASCAR steelies. Your lug pattern isn't lined up. Yeah, that's fine. Get a little inline 6 in here. We gotta do some work. We gotta do some work to the, we gotta do some work to this engine. Let's see. Where are you? Front subframe, engine. Alright, so we have a 232 cubic inch Super Thrift inline 6. Actually, 232 is... That's almost 4 liters. Oh, we can do work with this thing. We could do something with this. Oh, look at it. Look, that's almost Barra spec right there, but it's single overhead cam, but still. We could do stuff with this. Here, I'm gonna, just for a second, I'm gonna take the hood off just so we can see the engine. Yeah, there we go. And it's a cross-flow head. This engine doesn't exist in real life, man. Actually, this doesn't even look like a mid-60s inline 6. All the inline 6s were reverse flow heads. Slant 6, the Jimmy 6, that was reverse flow, meaning that the intake manifold and the exhaust manifold are on the same side. This is what's called a cross-flow head. So you have your intake, air and fuel coming in from one side and the exhaust going out the other side. I don't think an American inline 6 did that. Not until much later. It's the 4.0 Tower of Power. Dude, this looks like an AMC engine tuning. This looks like an AMC 242. Which, like a Grammy engine. Or a Pacer motor. Huh. Let me put the rev limiter on there. Oh man, see, a race pan. Okay, what are we putting, a dry sump on this thing or something? Give me the spray. Let's put some spray in this thing. Yeah, there we go. Can we supercharge it? I think we could with the CJD, that CJD mod. Here, let's try that. Let's try CJD performance intake. What does it do? Yeah, it looks like a four banger. How can you completely change the engine you can put on a car? Right here. We could Barra swap it. I have a mod to do it, but I don't want to do that just yet. Yeah, that fan's a little small, tuning. You're not wrong. That fan's a little small, dude. Dude, it is tiny. I didn't even notice that until you said something. Dude, look at a little baby fan. What are we calling it? Inline 4 here or something? I usually have like 2 options. Nuclear, it depends on the car, believe it or not. That's why I only modify certain cars. Because the cars that the developers made have much more modding availability to them. That's why I like using these. With that being said, you can get mods for it. Race turbo, 5 PSI wastegate. Let's go ahead and upgrade those springs there, shall we? We could supercharge it. I don't know. See, with the inline sixes are really, really good at making torque. But also at the same time, a small displacement inline six is really, really good at making high horsepower and high revs. Inline sixes are pretty much god tier internal combustion engines. The reason why you don't see them on cars much anymore is because they're too long. Where's the turbo? Because it's a mod, it didn't model the turbo, but it's there. Yeah, that's why I don't really like the CJD thing. Like, that's why BMWs have long hoods. Yep. It's there, you can hear it. Yeah, it's there. It's just not there. And that's the other thing. That's why I don't like messing with mods too much, because it's like, oh yeah, it's there, but it's not there. It doesn't model it, which is really annoying. Mio's mod? I think I have that. Yeah. I think I have Mio's on here. Rent a cow? Because I have Mio's drag nitrous injection kit. What's the difference? What would you say might be the first part to fail if you up the rev limiter on an old engine like this? The valves. You're probably, yeah, you're probably gonna bend a push rod or something, or the valves. So what is gonna happen in Rage? You're gonna get nasty valve float. Why don't we turn this into a Trans Am or a Can-Am car? Well, that's kind of the direction I was going with it. The valves are probably what's gonna take a dump, dude. I mean, that's why, like, AP, that's like kind of the inline sixes thing, dude. They can rev till the end of time, but you really have to make sure that the valve train is built. That's why 2Js, Barra engines, RB26s, they all came with forged crank, forged internals, and really, really high performance valve springs. I don't know if the 2J came with titanium valve springs. I don't think so, but it was. You really gotta be careful, because that engine can rev. The inline sixes can rev for days because they're balanced. They're a very, very balanced design. They don't vibrate very much. Like, see what the engine's doing right there when I step on the gas? How it's doing that? The inline sixes don't even do that. They just kind of sit there. Hey, Euler, I had a good weekend. Yeah, I'm alright. How are you? I mean, it'll go fast, but I don't want that. I mean, this thing's gonna go, that's for sure. It would be very loud, yeah. Yes, it would. I know about VR6s, Louisa, yeah. Cool engines. Volkswagens. Alright. I'd say we're...
Discovery, go at throttle up.
I'd say we're good. Let me put the hood back on and... we'll, Hey, Clayton. 16-month resub. Alright. Let's... Yeah, there we go. Here, hold on. Can we... Old paint. There we go. Oh, yeah! No, let's go back to... Leave the hood off for weight savings? Nah. Arrow. I'll take the arrow over it. Alright, let's do this. me turn the spray on. Nitrous system is purged. Whoa! Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Whoa! 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 Damn! This thing's gonna blow. The engine's gonna explode. The engine will pop. Calling it now, but I'm still gonna send it. Still gonna send it. It's a boat indeed. Alright, ready? Dude, it's quick. Whoa! Oh! Oh! I told you. Does that mean it's not coming on then? Oh man, it did not like that. We'll shut the nitrous off. Yeah. We'll just turn the nitrous off. Yeah, it didn't like nitrous in the boost. Yeah, we visited Rodney. It didn't like that. All right, we'll try it without that. Ready? Oh god, look at the turbo lag that's gonna happen up there on the dyno. Right at 2,000 RPM. Turbo just kicked in. Oh dear. Okay. Oh god, the turbo. The turbo. It might not have been the nitrous. It might have been the turbo. Go. It's alright. It's fine. It'll take it. Whoa! Whoa! There's a nominal temperature where engines like to operate, and that depends on the engine. Jackery. You want the engine to not do that. Well then. Yeah, so Jackery, you want the engine to be warm. Believe it or not. You want the engine to be warm because it heats up the oil, and the oil can pass through the galleries better inside of the engine. Yeah, don't hard press an engine that's not up to operating temperature. Yeah, you don't want to do that. It'll explode because the oil won't be able to move around fast enough. Hey, all systems. That black line is with the turbo. See how I have turbo checked off? Yeah. That's naturally aspirated, and then actually that's turbo with nitrous. Oh dear. Just put a V8 in it? Alright. Hey Bio, what's going on? What's that, Forge? Oh dear. Yeah, we're gonna need to start Space News in an hour. What's the biggest engine that this can carry? We could put a 427 in it, if you want to. Here, let me show you. If we really want this thing to haul. So okay, there's a trade-off though, fellas. So we have an inline 6. Inline 6s can make decent power. All right, not this one though. I mean, we kind of broke this one. Inline 6s can make decent power, but they're a lot lighter than a V8. literally less pistons. There's 6 pistons in this thing, and there's 8 pistons in the other. All right, so the car will handle better with the inline 6. We'll get better weight distribution. All right. Now, here's why American cars stereotypically do not handle very well. One, because they're not designed to turn. They're really not, guys. Our roads, unless you're where I'm from, right? The roads are extremely straight and extremely gridded and extremely not curvy at all. What I like to show people is where Bremo is from. If you look at where I'm from versus where Bremo is from, mine looks like the northeast part of the U.S. Yeah, it is what it is. Let's just say that. Look at the roads, like right around where I'm from. Yeah. Yeah, see that's where I'm from, right? You can see some America in there. So there's some grid. Now look at where Bremo is from, okay? If we go over to Detroit, right? Not that far away.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Remember, American cars were designed here. Yeah, see? Livonia. Yeah, see? Yeah, so you got to think about that when you look at American cars. This is what it's designed for. It literally goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on, and it doesn't stop. It just keeps going. And the grids go north, south, east, west, by the way. It's super easy to navigate around Detroit. It's really funny, actually. Really, really simple. Yeah, and it's not just Detroit. Pretty much everything west of, like, here does that. You want to go down to Orlando? Orlando's the same thing. Grids for days. It's a little curvy, but now look at Italy. Oh, I know about that. Yeah, so the reason why the cars don't turn very well is because they don't need to. These things are designed for cruise in 50, 60 miles an hour down the highway. That's what they're designed for. I mean, you want to go see grids that don't ever stop? Look at like Houston or Chicago or something. It's just all freaking grids, all of it. It goes on forever, right? So these cars, they put the inline 6 in there, but the inline 6 is not very powerful. The V8s are really powerful, but they don't turn very well. They don't handle particularly well. The reason why they don't handle well is because the V8s, if I put the Ultra Thrust 423 in it, right? I mean, look, did you see the car? You see, like, look, the front of the car is kneeling down now because it's got that big freaking iron block V8 in it. Now, don't get me wrong. These things are great at making power. That's definitely supposed to be that's a big block Chevy all day. Yeah, that's definitely supposed to be a big block Chevy. The valve covers are a giveaway. So, we just traded handling for power. It's a trade-off. It always is. All right, AP. Good night, man. I love Detroit. Detroit's amazing, dude. I love Michigan. Michigan's awesome. And I liked Michigan before I met Bremo, too. Could you put in an aluminum V8? I don't know if we have something like that. Let me see. There's a 383 diesel. There's a Chevy 350. The Super Thrust is a small block. Once again, they skirt the numbers tuning. So I have a 350, but that's a mod. We have a 3-liter inline 6 race engine. I wonder what that is. I wonder what that one's supposed to be. Yeah, no, it's the same model. So somebody just... Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. Let's put a 427 in it. Oh, this thing would be prime with a 4.8. With a 4.8 LS, this thing would be sick, dude. I could put the Barra in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's nice. We might need some motor mounts, though. Do it! Do it! Can we change the motor mounts? Look at that engine. It looks like it's got a broken motor mount. All right, we could put the Barra in. I don't mind. I don't want a 4-speed in there. No. This thing needs a 5-speed now. I mean, see, Barra engines are high displacement inline 6s. They're 4 liter inline 6. Not bad, not a bad engine. They're pretty damn light. That is not as heavy as an iron block V8, and it makes a ton of power, but you need the turbocharger to do it, which is not a bad thing. I mean, you're gonna get way better weight distribution. The car will handle a lot better. Boo, 427. Okay, all right, fine. Jeez. Oh yeah, there's first person mode. I forgot they added this. Whoa. Yeah, that's a big block Chevy with dual quads. Dude, this thing's got some street freak stuff going on here. That's really cool. All right, let's get out of first person. Okay. Yeah, this might not be able to put the power down. This might not be able to put the power down. We might have given it too much power. Alright, let's, okay, we just swapped power for handling. Alright, get the timers out. Holy crap, dude. We can't put the power down. The rear end's too light. Dude. Alright, ready? Get the timers, let's go. Yeah, we gotta roll the throttle just a little bit. And go. Uh-oh. Oh god, so much understeer. Dude, this thing handles like garbage now. Oh my goodness. This thing handles like crap. It does not, dude, it's so bad. It's really not good. So, what's going on is, because we put that big boat anchor of an engine up front, don't get me wrong, it makes a lot of power, but it's a freaking anchor. It has moment over the center of mass of the car. So the center of mass is here, and the engine's up there. It has moment. It acts as a lever arm when we're going around the corner, and it causes oversteer. We basically need to find some way to get the weight down on this thing. Can we ballast out the trunk? Here, hold on. Let me put this back in the starting position. Can we put ballast in this thing? Gotta figure that one out. We could cage it. No, I don't want to do that. What's the roof accessory? Roof bars? Hello? Yeah. Not the right type of car for that. Where did the roof bars go? Oh, dude, you see the front lurch? Man. Alright, we might need to rake this thing. I don't know, man. Here, let me go into the debug and let me see where our center of gravity is. Oh, that's terrible. We're 60-40. This thing's not going to handle very well. You want... See where it says COG? That's center of pressure. The reason why it's moving around is because we're sitting still and it doesn't know what to do. So center of gravity is right there. It's up by the dash. You ideally want that to be right here. And even that small... The difference between that being there and there makes a real big difference. Yeah, that's not... Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna need to go in here and start messing with this. Let's yeah, tuning. Let's put that up there. There we go. Stronger springs up front. 60-40 would be good for front wheel drive. Yeah, not so much rear. Basically what happens is because our weight is biased towards the front, when we go around a corner, there's nothing pushing these tires down into the ground and they just spin. And that causes oversteer. Yeah, I stiffened up the front springs, guys. We could lower the spring height if we want. Put it down 20, or put it down a little bit. But we got stronger springs. Here, let's do some debug here real quick. Ready? Need more damper. Actually, that ain't too bad. Pretty much King Kitten. I mean, that thing bounced pretty bad, actually. You generally don't want it to reverberate like that, so... Oh, give me some camber on those front wheels. That'll definitely help. Watch, we're gonna tilt the front wheels in. That'll help us with cornering. There we go. Oh, yeah. What do stiffer springs do? Dude, essentially they help hold up that freaking V8, dude. Looks like hydraulics. Yeah, it does, right? I'm going to put some toe in on the front as well. That'll help us. Basically, I'm taking the tires, and if you're looking at the tires from the front, I'm turning them in, so when this thing goes around the corner, it forces the outside tire into the ground. Camber is moving them like this. Toe is moving them like this. If you move it inward when you're going around a corner, this tire can... being forced in the ground, the outside tire will help you. But toe does screw with your tire wear a lot. Oh, that's what stiffer springs do. Yeah, maybe we should adjust the bump. I'll put up the bump with it too. We need to readjust the suspension for the bigger V8 because this was an inline 6 car. Ready? Oh, much better. Much better. Much better. Yeah, the Mercedes have the dual axis steering. They can push the steering in and push the steering wheel out, and that changes. It has variable toe. So when they're going around a corners Destructoid, they can tow in the car, and it helps with cornering. Then on the main straight, it turns the tires so the car can go faster in a straight line, and it doesn't wear the tires as much. Alright, the other thing is that we need to take some PSI out of the rear tires. I'm going to put these down to like 1.2 bar on the rear tires. That'll be a lot better. Isn't that forbidden this season? I think they may have They may have banned dual axis, yeah. But yeah, last season, they could push the wheel in and out and it changed the toe. That's really cool. That's a really cool thing to do. That's really smart, to be honest with you. That's really, really, really smart stuff. See, that's what I mean about Formula One banning innovation. I don't care if it's Mercedes. Good on them for trying to skirt the rules and try to come up with something new. I actually really appreciate that, to be honest with you. Even as a salty Ferrari fan, I can't freaking stand it, man. What's drag double chrome rear bumper? What does that do? Oh, it's got a chute on it. Oh, that's cool. We don't need it. That's not the type of car, but... Chrome rear race bumper. Inverter? Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I don't mind Mercedes winning as long as they're working with, actually, you know what? Look, I was pissed off for the longest time that Mercedes would win all the time. And then you realize that they're just good because Formula One has changed the rules a couple of times over and over again. They're just a good team. Like, I really wish Ferrari and, well, Red Bull nowadays, I wish they would pull their head out of their butt. You know, instead of just sitting there and whining about everything. Yo, if someone's doing better than you, you don't sit there and whine about it. That must be like a Euro thing to do. We don't do that stuff over here. You don't do that. Like in sporting, we try not to do that over here. I don't know about you guys. But yeah, you don't whine about it. If someone's doing better than you, you best do better than them. Right? At least that's kind of how we roll over here. I can't speak to anybody else though. Like, then again, Formula One is a little different, so that's not the nuances to the sport. I understand. Does lower PSI tires help? Yeah, I mean, Clayton, lower PSI tires on the track, and this is true for drag racing as well. Clayton, this is why when a drag racer gets up to the line, they're burning the rear tires because they want to get heat into them. If you get heat into the tires, they'll become more sticky. The other thing is that a lower PSI will give you more traction when you step on the gas. But if the tire is doing this when you're like going around a corner, so like not drag racing, it can deform and you can spin out. Don't be angry, be better. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. All right, is there anything else we can do? I'm trying to see if we can just add mass to the rear end of this car. Is the fuel? Yeah, the fuel tank's full. Damn. All right, let's try it. Let's try it now with the tweaked suspension. Let me shut off the debug. Thought it was the American way to ban or complain when someone else is doing better than you by doing it differently. Yeah. Well, that's not how I was brought up, Jason. I don't like that American or European, dude. Or anything, dude. If your way of doing it is the right way of doing it, you shouldn't have to worry about other people doing it differently. You know? That's just how I look at it. But yeah. Not a good idea for your car then? No, Clayton, on the road, you want your tires at 30, 40 PSI. On the road, hard tires, like inflated tires, will give you better fuel economy. When working on your cars yourself, did you take either of them for body rust repair? No, Dustman, I haven't done that. I should do it. The chicken tax is still in effect, isn't it? Yeah, junkyard. You know what's funny, dude? Ford got hit with the chicken tax. Yeah. The government sued Ford for the chicken tax. Like, crap you not. They did. Ford was making transit vans in Turkey, and they were putting rear seats in the transit vans and selling it as a minivan. And then when they brought them here, they'd take the seats out. Yeah. Who saw that one coming? Hey, Kyle. Could have sworn it was 6, but yay. All right, let's do this. I just had a 3-monther in there too. That's why, like, in racing leagues, guys, I prefer to leave the rules open and leave it to innovation, dude. Seriously, like old school NASCAR. Just figure out ways. and let them go wild, dude. Whatever happens, happens. I like that. I think that's more fun. Instead of banning stuff when a team comes up with something, you have the other guys try to out-engineer them. Like what Formula 1 was in the 70s, Destructoid. Yeah, with the fan car and the Tyrrell P34. So the BT46 Bravem, the fan car, like, that's cool, man. Alright, let's do this. Get your timers ready. It's not, though, Sevi. Any team can out-engineer stuff if they're not constricted by... If they're not constricted. Like, nowadays with comp simulation, anybody can do it. Alright. Oh, my goodness. Look at how much inertia we have from that V8. Man, this thing's gonna book when we get on the backstretch. Yo! This thing does not like the high revs, but we have torque for days, dude. Hey, Mile. Coming up on that year real quick, bud. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Send it. Oil pressure's going through the roof. Not good. Oil temp. Oh, man. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. I'm trying to turn. It doesn't do anything. Oh, dude. It doesn't stop. The thing just went straight. Oh, man. That was so bad. I think we need a better radiator. Yeah, I think you guys are right. Dude, it just... I tried to stop and I tried to turn. The thing is just like, nah, I'm just gonna keep going. It was like, no, we don't need to do that. I'm like, okay. Have this wall then. Front subframe. Let's see. Whoa, what's the concealed headlights grill? Oh. Yeah, we're gonna need the high performance race performance radiator. There we go. Yo, that looks sick, dude. Computer simulation doesn't replace the manpower and increased talent among engineers. If you're trying to deploy the higher budgets, hot sets around 300 employees, more kiss 3,000. Yep. I mean, yeah, see, Sebi, here's the thing. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I understand. You know, I get it. But honestly, if you think that these teams are going to agree to a salary cap without some kind of loophole where they can exploit their huge workforce, you are off your friggin' gourd. This salary cap nonsense that's getting introduced in Formula 1 next year, yeah, that'll get abused real quick. It's better to just leave the rules open. Seriously, just leave it open. Leave it open for innovation. That way, that's the only thing that's going to give a team a benefit if you have a better engineer. Or somebody that's willing to try and, you know, do something crazy. Otherwise, you're never going to get around this salary cap or the cost-cutting problem. You're never going to get around it. You have to... In fact, that limiting it is going to make bigger teams more dominant. It's really funny, actually. Isn't that illegal for concealing your headlights? Not like this. They're just concealable, dude. They'll open up. Look at the G scale. Oh, yeah, that's from where we bought it. Yeah, that's where we bought it. 2 forward Gs. I basically would have eaten that steering wheel. Removing the front bumper might help with the center of mass. That's true, that big old chrome bumper. Let's see if we can put like a fiberglass bumper on it. Front subframe. Front guard, what's that? Okay. Yeah, no. We have our subframe brace, which is good, but yeah, let's just put that back on there. I wonder if there's any way we can mess. Can we mess with this rear suspension more? Wait a minute. Oh no. Okay, we got discs in the front. All right. Let's put. Let's go ahead and put racing discs in there. And we might want disc brakes for the back as well. We're running drums. Yeah, we're gonna need all the stopping power. Oh, race rear drums. Oh boy. Yeah, let's just put some disc brakes out back. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna need the devil's suspension, leaf springs. Yeah, I know, man. I wish we could 4-link this thing. Excuse me. You know what? I have received, yeah, I have received 4-link. Yes. You know, I might, because we're making so much power, I might put a 283 in it. 283 to 1 final. These are highway gears, but we have the torque. It doesn't matter. Spoiler alert. The hard pass. Do we have a ducktail on this thing? Oh, that's kind of cool. Fatter rears, we could do that. Yeah, I agree, tuning, because we have so much freaking power that 283 highway gears out back. Yeah, that's gonna be good. What's the CJD spoiler? What does that look like? No. I mean, we're gonna get some pretty bad flow separation off the back here. John, 283, rear wheel. Won't thou please stop spinning? Let's see if we can get a better Steely out back. We're gonna need something. We're gonna need something bigger to put all that power down. It'll help with traction.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Hey, Enco, 38 months. 15x9 STX. Here we go. Oh yeah, big wheels. Big pig wheels on this thing. Much better. I need a 245/50 R15. There we go. Yes. Thicker. Thick. Dude, this looks like some... I like this, man. I like these steelies on this car. That's period correct. That's what you'd see on like a hot rod. You'd see these freaking steelies. On all four, 15x9s? Okay. I don't think we need that much up front, dude. That V8's pushing those tires right into the ground, Hellfish. I mean... Here, there might... Here, let's go up here. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. 15x16 4 slots. Damn, boy, she thick! Dude, is there even enough space under there for that? That's awfully close for the rear link. Whoa! How much tire do you want? Yes, this thing will not handle very well. That's too much. That's way too much. And I know what people say, there's never too much. No, seriously, when we're going around the corner, it'll be really difficult for this tire to turn. And I know, I get it, these wheels don't steer, but lugging it around the corner is not... These tires don't like having wear going sideways. They're designed for wear this way. That's why it's called a drag racing tire. That's no good. Do we have 15 by 12 STXs here? 15 by 10s? The dragger tires are cool. There we go. That'll do, pig. That'll do. 305 50 R15 grip balls. Nah. 345 35 R15. That's low profile. Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. Can we put a dog dish on these things? Hold on. Oh, no hubcaps. Hang on. We gotta see if we can... I gotta find those STX rims. I love those things. Those are very, very period for this thing. I don't see any. Just put some JADOs on it. Well, I want it to go fast, but we need the car to handle right now, Paz. It already goes fast. We don't need it to go faster. The thing handles very well right now. Or it doesn't handle very well right now. You know what? We'll switch it over to slot rims. The slot rims are also period correct. We're going to need to mess with the fronts now. Hey, Reshok. Almost 2 years. Thanks for the awesome. No problem, man. Thank you for watching. Alright, so we have four slots? Yeah, 1, 2... I think we have some fitment issues, dudes. Not that the game understands that, but generally you can't have your brake caliper going through the rim. That's generally not a thing. We might need to mess with the offset a little bit, which is fine. Okay. Let's find the biggest 15 rim that we could put on here. We could put 15 by 7 4 slots. We could put 15 by 10 4 slots on the front here? You gotta be kidding me. Dude, this looks NASCAR spec. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I like it. I like it. I like it. I want it. Yep, alright, that's pretty rad. Now... 275 50 R15. Oh, hell yes! Hell yes! Yep, alright. Alright, road 3, overwrite. That, dude, this looks like some 60s NASCAR stuff right here. Alright, we put a 4-link in the back, which should help with handling a little bit. So I'm gonna have to tune that out back here. I don't need 8. Yeah, let's just move the rev limiter down a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Let's move these things out 200 mil so the caliper isn't clipping into the tire. Oh, yeah. Take the nitrous out, too? The nitrous should be fine as long as we keep the revs down. Oh man, this thing should go. This thing should go real fast now. Yeah, it has nitrous on it, but I haven't had it on, Orion. We have a blown 427 right now. Well, not blown. It's built. It's a built 427. Like, this is like a Chevy 427 with all the upgrades. This is like a $20,000 engine in this thing. I might even put the revs down to 65 just to keep it safe, especially if we're gonna spray the thing. Nitrous purge is complete. Can we lower it? Can we lower it just a little bit more? Let me see if we can lower the front. Oh, hell yeah. We just want a little bit of forward rake, too. Oh, this thing. Let's burn. I want to turn up the heat. Slamming. Fired up. Oh, this thing is sick. I don't know if we solved our handling problems just yet, but we're definitely going to try. Alright, get the timers ready. This thing is so cool looking. It's really NASCAR spec. It looks like a 1960s NASCAR, which were stock cars back in the day. Alright, ready? Get the timers. 3. Well, don't go yet. So what we did was we put a 4-link rear axle in, and a 4-link rear axle is on coil springs, not on leaves. Ooh. Okay, I just crossed the start-finish line. Gotta be careful above 5. Oh, shit! Why the hell did it do that? Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Okay, cool, sweet. You saw nothing. I also swore, so I need to time myself out. You know, when I was a kid, that was called going from cool to tool very quickly. Okay. Parking brake is off. Let's try this again. I do not have the nitrous on this time. I'm gonna clip that. Do it. Alright, get the timers ready again. So the dotted lines up there on the dyno graph are where we're at. And go. Dude, it really, really doesn't like that. It really doesn't like that. Hang on, let me just... I mean, you can time this one if you want. It could be brake bias. I don't know if we can adjust. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's the downhill, I think. It's your pads. Your pads and your tires don't match. That's never been a problem before, dude. I'm gonna turn the brake force down. The engine is taking a dump, Hellfish, when we step on the brakes. Yeah, let's just go there. Override. All right, let me try this again. Let me try to start stop. Whenever I step on the brakes, the engine shuts off. You have full race pads with sport tires. That's okay. Dude, it's not... Alright, whatever, just keep going. Good enough for me. Dude, it's so fast. Yeah, no, that's... The second I hit the brakes, the car just starts... Yeah, it doesn't like that. It doesn't really like that at all. He also has drag brakes out back. Here, allow me to adjust the brakes to show that you're completely incorrect. It's fine. Dude, I'm telling you, this has never been an issue. I've run sport tires with these before, but... Here, we'll go to premium front brake pads. See what that does. I don't think that Beam is that smart, man, to be honest with you. But it's okay. I just switched it over to better brake pads. Alright, let's go. Here, let's just see. Ready? If you're right, though, I'll tell you. Yeah, it's still doing it. It's still doing it. Let's go 65-35 on the brakes. See what that does. You think 55? I don't think that. I think that's. I don't know, man. I think 60 is too much. I think we're gonna lock the rear wheels, but okay, we can try it. I mean, basically trying to take a dragster around the damn road course at this point. But... Dude, it is impossible. That's impossible to control. Yeah, I can't do it. It just spins. We have so much mass over those front wheels. Dude. Bandit, I watched the race. I told you that yesterday or 2 days ago. I watched it. It was a good race. Dude, it's like, fellas, you know what? All right. I believe it or not, have seen something like this before with real cars. When I bled the first time I ever bled brakes on the Coronet, I didn't do it right. And I bled one line, but I didn't bleed the other. This really feels like it's locking one tire over the other and then going in that direction. It feels like we have differential brake pressure. That's what it's feeling like. Yeah, Crucy, it's bizarre. That's what it feels like. I'm telling you, like, here, let me just get this on a straight and I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm talking about. It feels like it does not have maybe we did something that it didn't like to the suspension, you know? I mean, it's a sweet looking car. Actually, yeah, Jason, we gotta watch the load here. Ready? Let's go. Ready? I'm just gonna send it down the straight. I must just have to pump the brakes, dude. Here, hold on. It may have something to do with the drag brakes on the rears. I could take those off. We could just put... I mean, the drag brakes are a modded part. So... let's just put the race rear drums on. And let's see. Add control surfaces to the back. Wrong game. Has the brake bias. We're running 60-40 brake bias in Alamus. Oh, it was the drag brakes. Whatever the modded drag brake thing was. I can already tell you. Let's see. Ready? Much better. Yep. It was it was whatever that modded part was, Hellfish. So it was those drag brakes in the back, dude. It's fine now. Here, let me put down a lap and then we'll time it. Let me get used to this thing. All right. Yeah, we gotta reset everything else, I know. Man, it books though, look at this thing. Yeah, the brakes are like cheese. Yeah, we gotta, yeah, okay. All right, yeah, yes, let's go back over here. Let me put that back up there, and let me put those back up there. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We ready? Man, this thing is cool. I wonder if we can put subframe connectors in it. Do we have the option to? Put a wheelie bar on it. Nice. I don't think we have the option for subframe connectors here. A subframe connector is basically a strut. It's well, not a strut. It's basically a big brace that connects the rear suspension mounts to the front subframe. Subframe connectors will very much increase the rigidity of the chassis. Chassis, I know. I said it like that on purpose. You still have a pretty... chassis. All right, let's roll. Ready? Get the timers out. Today's going to be a long space news, guys, so we're going to start space news at the top of the hour here instead of at 4. Early hours is going to be short because I know space news is going to be big. There's a lot of stuff to go over. All right, ready? The GAO report for HLS got released, Punch, and it's like 200 pages. 1, 2, 3, go. It carries so much momentum with that big V8 in it. See the momentum? The angular momentum of that big V8 just took us right out into the wall. That's called understeer. Ooh, we Newgardened it. We bent the tie rod a little bit. Steering's a little loose. Alignment's off too. Wheel came off. We're working with the Barstow and making like a vintage NASCAR road course car, lols. Oh, it does not want to do that. Track limits. What track limits? Nope, I'm dead. Oh, God. So when I skirted the wall, we bent the tie rod. You wouldn't tell from this, but yeah. Let's make sure we pull the e-brake. Oh, that would have really hurt. That steering wheel. Yeah, that would have hurt. Sure, a lot of people say the exact, dude. Jason, you know when it's gonna break. It's just like, you know when you're gonna crash. Like, actually, Lewis Hamilton has talked about that. He talked about that on his Top Gear interview with Jeremy Clarkson once upon a time. He was like, yeah, you know right when you're about to hit the wall, and you have like a passing thought of, this is really, really gonna hurt. Yeah. Dude, I still need to find a way to... It just wants to oversteer like crazy, dude. I'm thinking bring the rear down even more. We got to get it to sit, and we got to get it so when we step on the gas, it transfers power to the rear wheels. Just recently inherited your Uncle's 76 Camaro you ordered from the factory. Got his order form still. Started to look in the possibility to get it restored. That's awesome, Dustman. Yeah, dude, that's cool. It's an heirloom at this point, man. That's one of my favorite things about the cars, dude. Cars are like having a pet. And the pet will never go away. You could pass it on. Like my truck. The 59 was my uncle's. And it's mine now. And hopefully down the road, I'd love to give it to my kids. I mean, I don't know if internal combustion engines will still be a thing then. Maybe, you know. I get hit by a truck riding your motorcycle. The last thing I remember was, oh man, this is gonna suck. Yeah, you have that passing thought, Kaz. You're just like, okay. Understeer, Hellfish. Bad understeer. What do you think? Should we increase the camber? It's got nasty understeer, dude. The oversteer, I can control the throttle, dude. It's just when we go into those corners, that big V8 is just carrying so much angular. It's carrying so much momentum, and when I'm going around a corner, it just wants to go that way. Just understeers like a front wheel drive car almost. I tried squatting the rear end a little bit to see if we can get it to not do that, and maybe decreasing the front spring rate just a teeny weeny bit to get a little more roll. More reaction wheels. We'd need a big gyro to counteract that thing. Sandbags in the trunk. Sometimes you can do that. Sometimes you can put ballast in it. It just doesn't let you do it here. Oh yeah, dead crew, right. I mean, everyone said I told Orion, I said it would be too much. That would be too much. It's too much V8. Like, I get it. You know, as an American, like, oh my God, there's no such thing as too much power, right? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no, there is on a road course. There absolutely is. Yeah, I gotta put those pads back in. Hold on. I know the pedal cam's in the way, guys. I'm putting the performance brake pads. There we go. All right. 1 to 2 more tests and then we gotta go. All right, let's do this. Get the timers out. See if the better brakes give us some better chances here. Go. That was my fault, guys. I squirreled it at the top of the hill. You gotta be so gentle through these. Using all the track today. I definitely put the clutch in, but that's okay. No. No. What made it do that? All right. Ready to stop the timers. 3, 2, 1, stop. That wasn't good. 2:37 was the fastest time with the inline 6. That wasn't good at all. Was anybody timing? I didn't time that one. It wasn't good though. I'll tell you that, it wasn't good anyway. You know what? Last thing I want to do, just because.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Hey, 12 Bravo, what's up, man? Almost 2 years. Dang, how time flies. Yeah, man. Thanks for being here. I just want to see here what this does. Not bad. 11.5 at 123. That's okay. We skidded. We burned out the tires. We lost traction. Still haven't heard anything. Probably not going to happen, but hey, at least I tried. Then again, I have no idea how long it takes for a company like that to get back at you. Just wait. See what it says. Yeah, it's pretty respectable tires. It isn't bad. Let me see if I could get it without maybe if I can ease in on the throttle. Chirp the wheels just a little bit out of the hole. This should be faster. Nope. Nope. That was way slower. Damn. Well, this was a cool car. Maybe we'll take this to the hill climb. It doesn't handle very well, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. How do you start the drag race? Just pull up. Pull up to it and hit the start button. But at the end of the day, we did make a car that can do this. Since it has 283s in it, see how fast it'll go? Okay, let me get it to our quote-unquote standing mile track. All right. Okay, ready? Standing mile. Here we go. Yo. Look at how, dude, it's still going. Did you see that? The speed just kept going. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn on the spray. Ready? We turn the spray on. Ready? It'll be fine, Ren. No, it won't. No, it won't. No, it won't. It'll be fine. No, it won't. Yes. Oh, our poor car. It'll be fine. No, it won't. You hear me? She'll hold together. Hear me? Hold together. Nope. Awesome. Awesome. Freaking awesome. All right. Let's do it one more time. Ready? We get a little more of a rolling start. Oh yeah, it's gonna pop again. It's gonna pop. I gotta shut the nitrous. Shut the nitrous off. Alright, turn it back on. Frick it. No, don't turn it back on. That was a bad idea. Oh god. Oh god. No. We're alright. We're alright. We're okay. Are you okay? I'm okay. We're fine. It doesn't like the spray. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Have to go get ready for work now? Alright, 12. I'll see you, man. Let's see what it does with 337s. We weren't getting anywhere near the top speed there. Nah, 0, it's fine. Is the speedometer supposed to do that? Alright. Sum it down now. Alright. Ready? Well, this is with 337, so we should get to a higher max speed here. Or a low... we should be able to get to max speed higher, faster, but our max speed should overall be lower. Foot to the floor. I mean, 175 for this is insane. Yep, we're at the top end. Wait, Storm, we could adjust the gearing on those things? I didn't notice that. Is there a Tesla in this game? No, but we do have an electric car. There's a, the Cherrier. Where is it? Did I pass it? Yeah, there it is. So, it's some Citroen or whatever. I don't care. We have our take a wee wee. Yeah, this is the take a wee wee. There's another faster EV. You sure about that? Actually, this might be the hill climb one. It's a dual motor. It's an EV sedan. It's super fast. Yeah. Or we could just roll with... Does it have exhausts? No. The Audi looking sedan? Yeah. Hey, there it is. We could load up Ladakanski. How much wheel hop do you want? All the wheel hop. I put a small block Chevy in this thing. It's got a Chevy 350 in it. Any Saabs? No, I don't think so. Oh, Beam got it pretty right, Max. I'll tell you that. That was wheel hopping. That's for sure. Here's the freaking Jeep thing. And before Friday Night Racing moves to Beam, people would not like that, dude. All right. This is fun. Beam's always a good time, but I'm gonna stop because the GAO report came out for the human landing system, and it's a long one. I want to read it. I'm interested in what it has to say. It's a GAO report, the Government Accountability Office report, refuting the protest for Blue Origin and Dynetics for their human landing system, for NASA's lunar lander. Yeah, that's going to be fun. There's also an Inspector General from NASA